In calculus, you have came across this word frequently in determinant. And some forms will be there, indeterminate forms in calculus. So we'll try to understand what is indeterminate form and the deeper meaning of it. If you go by the dictionary meaning, indeterminate means not definitely known well in advance. Not definitely known well in advance. This means we need to simplify, then we'll be able to tell. So let us dive deeper into it. So how it works, what are the examples are there. So now let us take an example where if you look at it, without solving it will be difficult to tell what will be the answer. Say if I write a infinity, those who have a doubt in infinity or undefined can see my other videos to understand better. If I write a infinity minus infinity, a fat infinity and a small infinity, and infinity is always a sleeping 8, or if I write both as same sleeping 8 or minus infinity and a big infinity, a fat infinity. By looking at it, what are the possible answers you can tell? Is one infinity bigger than other infinity? Is both the infinities are same? One is smaller than other? It's very interesting to think. Further, can the value of infinity minus infinity, can it be 1, 2, or so? Coming to the context of indeterminate form, let us understand what is indeterminate form, the not definitely known well in advance. So if you look at it, there's this expressions, we are not able to tell what could be the value. Many of us think that this infinity and this infinity may be same, so answer may be 0. And as I wrote this infinity bigger than this one, so answer probably tough to tell. And the smaller infinity or bigger infinity, there is an existence of smaller bigger infinity, and how do we find the values? So let us take a series to understand. All of us know that if I write a series, say first 2 natural number, so this is 3. Obviously if I add first 3 numbers and it comes out to be 6, it's increasing. If I add the sum of first 10 natural numbers, all of us know that it is 50. We're trying to understand, 55. We are trying to understand the value is increasing, and say if I add 1 plus 2 till 100, and the value comes to be 5050. So as the value goes, till it increases. If I add 1 plus 2 plus 3 dot 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 till infinite, till as many as numbers possible, the value becomes a divergent. We should not write equals to, but the value is infinite. So to understand this I'll take this example. Say if I take a series as I wrote 1 plus 2 plus 3 till infinite, the sum is infinite, yeah. And if I subtract, say if I subtract 2 plus 3 plus 4 till as many as numbers possible. If you look at it, this particular value and this particular value both are having the same numbers. So both of them will get cancelled and the value will be 1. So isn't it very interesting? This also represents infinity, this also represents infinity, but the subtraction is 1. Now, can the answer be 0? Yes, answer can be 0. So taking another example, I can take always 1 plus 2 plus 3 dot 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 dot, and I'll take the same series here, 1 plus 2 plus 3. So the format is like, by looking at it we can't tell. So it's not known well in advance. When we simplify it, we come to know what will be the value. Both the series are same and contains the same number, so answer is 0. Can the answer be minus 2? So what I'm going to do in this case, I'll write 2 and then I'll write the same 1 plus 2 plus 3 dot dot dot. So this particular get cancelled, so it will be minus 2. Isn't it? It's interesting to understand about the indeterminate form where we are not able to tell what will be the value well in advance. Now let us understand how to check whether it is an indeterminate form or not and how many indeterminate forms are there. So to start with infinity, okay, what are the operations are there? Plus, minus, into and division. So we'll all apply in infinity. Suppose if I take one infinity and add another infinity, so it's a very big number which we represent with the symbol infinity. It's like an image. So that particular, with this big number will be always infinity, that we can tell well in advance. So this particular thing, infinity plus infinity, is not an indeterminate form. What is indeterminate? Which we cannot tell the value well in advance. So it is not an indeterminate form. So now comes the second one, that is minus as the operation. So I'll write infinity minus infinity. As I told earlier, by taking an example, that it can be 1, it can be 2, it can be 3, it can be 4, all depends upon this one. So this is an indeterminate form. Now let us take another example, the third one, that is infinity into infinity. So if you want to understand that whether we can tell the value well in advance or not, you take an example. If I take a series 1 plus 2 plus 3 dot, it's a very big number, multiply it by, in fact you cannot find the value of this. So 1 plus 2 plus 3. So the result will be infinite. So again, this is not an indeterminate form. you can well in advance tell the value. Then third comes division, that is infinity divided by infinity. So we need to check whether it is an indeterminate form or not. Can I write infinity by infinity is equal to 1? It's very interesting. So both we can it's a vague to think like this, one infinity is equal to other infinite, but let us understand by taking an example. If I write 1 plus 2 plus 3 dot dot till as many terms possible divided by the same 1 plus 2 plus 3 the series with as many possible the same number of terms, so it's equal, it's 1. Now can the answer be 2? So very interesting to understand, the numerator infinity is twice the denominator infinity. So if I take a series 2 plus 4, look at it, 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 goes as many terms as possible divided to get it infinity, and the denominator I'll write as 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. So the numerator is multiple of 2, all the numbers. If you correspondingly see 1, the multiple of 1 is 2, the multiple of 2 is 4, the multiple of 3 is 6, multiple of 4 is 8, and it goes. So if I take 2 common, it comes 1 plus 2. The numerator series and the denominator series are equal and contains same number of terms, so we can cancel out. If we cancel out, it will be 2. So that's very interesting. So here we can take a red color and mark that infinity by infinity is also an indeterminate form, because we are not able to tell by looking at it whether the value will be 1, 2, 4, anything.